Hey everyone, Michael Turner here, CEO of The Code. Welcome to our exclusive live training platform where we figuratively link arms together to master marketing, sales, leadership, and personal growth. Thank you for being here. It's an investment of your time that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. We launched The Code officially exactly 1 week ago today with our first partner collaboration, Xero. And already we have members and attendees from over 55 countries changing lives one by one in this great global movement of leadership and growth. Now you can watch our live training on YouTube, where you'll find it in multiple languages. So do check out the Code event website. I'm going to put this link up on screen and make sure you save it because we'll constantly update it with our training. And you can also rewatch this call once it's done on our YouTube channel and rewatch it as many times as you like, as well as all of our past calls. And those should be up on the screen now. Great. So let us know in the chat where you're watching from by posting your country or flag. And when you hear something that resonates with you, give us a virtual high five by typing 5 in the chat. You know, success isn't about luck, it's about habits, mindset, and surrounding yourself with the right people. And today we are in for a treat. We make sure our trainers at The Code and our coaches are world class, people who embody high performance habits and strategic leadership at the highest level. And Al Bala is no exception. I met Al almost 20 years ago, and I've enjoyed collaborating and traveling the world with Al for the past 20 years. And I've watched as he's taken entrepreneurs from dreamers to doers, from hustlers to CEOs. If you're here to learn exactly how to scale, lead, and win, you are in the right place. Al Bala is known as the motivation guy, a person who transforms entrepreneurs into CEOs. He's a powerhouse of leadership, influence, and entrepreneurial transformation. With over 35 years experience, driving business growth on a global scale, Al's dedicated his career to empowering entrepreneurs to think, lead, and scale. His leadership also extends to boardrooms. He served on the board of the Direct Selling Association and on the Direct Selling Education Foundation, where he's championed ethical business practice and industry standards in direct selling. And today he's a keynote speaker and leadership coach and a business strategist, and his expertise is in leadership developing, direct selling, entrepreneurial excellence, and it's made him a sought after keynote speaker. So I'm very excited to have Al join us on this call. If you want to know what separates top tier entrepreneurs from the rest, you are about to find out. At The Code, we don't just teach success, we help to build it. So take notes, listen closely, and most importantly, think about how we can put these insights into action. Now, Al is not a native Spanish speaker, but he's doing this training in Spanish. So let's welcome Alfredo Bala to The Code. Welcome, Al.
And what if I told you that the way we build, scale, and lead in network marketing is about to change forever? And what if I told you that success in this industry, your success, no longer depends on outdated tactics, manual efforts, or trying to figure everything out alone? And I will tell you about the next era of marketing. In networking, it relies on precision, collaboration, and leveraging technologies, systems, and mentorship to create sustainable and scalable success. Welcome to The Code, the future of our industry. Today, I'm here to give you an equation that will unlock your potential within this revolutionary movement. It's called the motivation equation. And when you apply it, you unlock an unstoppable determination. You're going to have a CEO mindset, a system for long-term success. Because here's a truth. Success is not a mystery, it's a formula. And today I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But before I do that, let me ask you a question. Have you ever made a single decision that changed it? Everything. Maybe it was the day you started this business. Maybe it was the day you realized that your job wouldn't take you where you wanted to go. Or maybe this moment just hasn't arrived yet, but will come today. Because today you will be introduced to a concept that, if you embrace it, will change your future forever. Well, before we start the talk, a very important question. Why should you listen to me? Now, I'm not here to impress you. I'm here so you can see that I've walked this path before. 28 years as a global leader. In this industry, expanding businesses in over 65 countries, from China to Chile, from South Africa to Scandinavia. And then 17 years as a corporate executive, CEO and president of a multinational company, billing millions of dollars, which has empowered hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs. I've built international organizations from scratch, generating billions in sales and transforming millions of lives. But my journey didn't start in the corporate world. I was once, like many of you, a dreamer, looking for an opportunity. I had no experience, no business knowledge, and no big connections. I was just learning English. The only thing I had was a burning desire to build something great. And that desire led me to a single decision that changed my life and that of my future generations. I'm going to tell you about the meeting that changed everything for me in November 1980. It was a cold, snowy night in November in Boston or Providence, Rhode Island, the smallest state in the United States. I was a first-generation Portuguese immigrant working in a jewelry factory in Georgia for $1.65 an hour. One night, a good friend called me and invited me to a business meeting. They didn't tell me what it was about, and I never asked either. There was a special force guiding me to say yes. That night, something was presented that I had never considered before. The concept of network marketing. In my first presentation, I learned the possibility of being an entrepreneur, owning my future instead of renting my time to others. Tonight, I found the true path to the American dream, which is also the dream of each one of you. To take advantage of owning a business and not just having a job. I also found the power of leveraged income. Leverage. How to earn more from my own time and efforts. I also discovered the freedom of passive income. Making money even when you're not working. The excitement of a global business. Not being tied to a city, a state, or a country. And from here, I had a dream, the dream of traveling the world visiting my businesses. When we talk about the power of leveraged income, it reminds me of a saying by Jay. Paul Getty, one of the first billionaires in the United States, who said, "I'd rather win % of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts." When we talk about the freedom of passive income, Warren Buffett says that you won't find a way to earn if you don't find a way to make money. While you sleep, you'll work until you die. Well, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that the richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else is trained to look for a job. So tonight the seed was planted. But that was just the beginning. That night, when I left the meeting, I was given a blue vinyl notebook that contained a book and a cassette tape. I don't know if you all know what a cassette is, but the book was called The Magic of Thinking Big. And it awakened in me a thirst for reading and growing. It was the first book of the more than 3,000 books I've read since then. Now, tonight, I want to talk about the equation of motivation, the art and science of getting people to take action. That people take action. The key to long-term motivation and success is understanding the motivation equation. And what is the motivation equation? Dreams. Through beliefs, the same motivation. That equation reveals two truths. If your dream is small, your motivation will always be weak. No matter how much you believe in it, in this dream, if your beliefs are weak, even the biggest dreams will never push you to take action. To create unstoppable motivation, you need both. A huge dream that drives your desire to act, and an unshakable belief in your ability to achieve it. So let's talk about the first part of the equation, your dreams, the true fuel of success. Eleanor Roosevelt said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Your dream. It's the engine that drives everything else. Without a clear and exciting dream loaded, success feels like a struggle. But when your dream is big enough, work becomes valuable. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not scary enough. Big. What does the life of your dreams look like? Where do you live? What do you mean? Can you describe your perfect day? What does your business make possible for you? Family? Who are you impacting? How much freedom do you have? Walt Disney said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Successful people never stop dreaming. Well, now, let's talk about the second part of the equation, beliefs. We're going to talk about the 4 levels of beliefs. Most people have only been taught to believe in themselves. But this is only one part of the equation. I want to reveal to you the 4 levels of beliefs. First, belief in the industry. Do you really believe that network marketing is a powerful business model? Does the bad reputation of the industry hold you back? Does the question paralyze you? Is it or isn't it one of those things? One of those pyramid schemes? Does it scare you? Does it paralyze you? Do you think the personal development and mentoring industry creates the greatest positive impact for the largest number of people around the world? Now, that was the first level. Level 2. Belief in the company, your code. Do you trust that this company and its system provide you with best opportunity for success? Which one is yours? Belief about the integrity of corporate leadership. Do you think the company offers great value in terms of its product for the money people pay? Do you think the compensation plan is fair and balanced? To all those questions, are you going to check the box? Number 3, belief in your team. That is the third belief. Are you surrounded by people who challenge you, support you, and inspire you? People who are always there for you and who genuinely care about your success. Do you understand the power of association and who it allows to influence your life? Jim Rohn said, say, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, belief number 4, belief in yourself. This is the last and most difficult belief to develop. Rely that you are capable of achieving your success. Are you investing in yourself daily? Are you divorced from the outcome but committed to the process? I'll call him the 10,000 hours process. To master the art and science of motivation. Henry Ford said, everything, whether you believe you can, as if you think you can't, it's always true. If your beliefs at any of those belief levels are weak, your success will always feel like a struggle. But when your belief is unbreakable, your confidence is magnetic. Your influence is undeniable. Your impact is unstoppable. Now, when we talk about these beliefs, I have to think that it is your belief that impacts your motivation. But as a leader, you're always working on your people's beliefs. How do they feel? Every time. That is with you. They leave this conversation with more belief in the industry, more belief in the company, the code, more belief in the team, those around him, and more belief in himself. That is the work of a leader. That is the greatest secret. We call them dream makers. Dream makers. Are you a dream maker? If not, strive to be a dream maker. Point number 3 is discipline. Success is a system, not a secret. It's a system, not a secret. Most people don't fail because they're lacking talent, opportunity. They fail because they lack discipline. And within the code, discipline. It's not about strength, it's about will, but about having a repeatable system that converts success into a habit. Winners take action, even when they don't feel like it. Losers wait, feeling ready. The code gives you a ready-to-use system for success, a community that keeps you accountable, one way to be consistent without having to figure it all out on your own. An advantage, yes or no? Point number 4. Execution. Success loves speed. Let me ask you a question. How many ideas have you had that you never executed? How many opportunities have you let slip by? Why did you doubt? In business, the most successful people aren't the smartest. They're the fastest. Speed to start. Speed to fail and adjust. Speed to make decisions. Inside the code, the biggest advantage you have is the ability to execute with speed. Because the system is already built for you. So, my challenge for you today, this is, if there is a decision that you've been postponing, take it now. Your next step, it's about activating the code and unlocking the equation of motivation. Some of you are motivated right now, I hope. You can feel more energy, you can feel it. This determination, this motivation. But let me be brutally honest. This moment means nothing if you haven't taken action after tonight. Motivation alone won't change your life, but applying the information will. So, if you're serious about becoming the CEO of your business and your life, wants you to commit today, activate the code. Unlock the equation of motivation. Dreams by belief. Same. Motivación. Change your future. Become the architect of your own success. So my final call to action, it's to join the code training and start building your CEO mindset. Today, right now, today. My name is Al Bala, the motivation guy, and it has been a tremendous honor and pleasure. Share this training with you. We'll see you at the summit. Thank you very much.
Al, on behalf of our code community, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you as one of our code trainers. I love these principles. Success isn't about what you know or who you know, it's about what you do. And after this session of the code training, we're not just walking away with ideas, we're walking away with knowledge and a process to elevate our dreams and turn them into reality. But here's the truth. Knowledge without action will always just be potential. Nothing changes until we do. So before you move on with your day, ask yourself, what is the one insight from this training that, if applied, would make the biggest impact in my business and leadership and life? Maybe it's shifting from an entrepreneurial mindset to a CEO mindset. Maybe it's refining your systems and process of learning to scale strategically instead of just working harder. Whatever it is, commit to it now. Because here's what separates those who win from those who wish. Consistent, intentional action. The most successful people aren't the ones who know the most, they're the ones who execute the most effectively and consistently. So here's your challenge. Pick one key lesson from today and apply it immediately. Not next week, not when it's convenient, right now. because small actions and habits repeated daily create unstoppable momentum. So for members of the Code, make sure you visit your dashboard and see the most up-to-date tutorials and presentations. Remember that there are so many new benefits now that we've officially launched than were available and we were able to offer in the pre-launch period. So it's important to stay with a CEO mindset, to stay not only up to date and ahead of the curve, but to become a master of our compensation model. It's truly unique and it changes the game in our industry with our commission bonus structure and model. Become a master of the opportunity that our product collaboration presents with Exterior. Make sure to stay up to date with the Code training schedule by visiting online thecode.events. I'm excited to share that our next Code trainer and training is called How to Take Over the World with Ben Wilson. Ben is one of my favorite mentors. He's collaborated with people like Mr. Beast and is just one of the most knowledgeable people on habits, patterns, and the code of what it takes to be truly great in any endeavor. How to be world class, how to build and leave a lasting legacy, and ultimately, how to take over the world. So join us on our next call and check in online at thecode.event for the date and time of our next Code training. Let's go build something great. Lead with purpose, scale with intention. You know at least 10 people who need to be here, that need to listen to this and hear this and apply it in their lives. Between now and our next call, go change their lives by inviting them to the Code. And when you look back in 6 months from now, let now be the moment where you decided to be the change. From all of us at the Code, thanks for being here. Let's go change the world together.